This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We are gonna go for some Blitzball, so I hope you're ready for it. One other thing to note here is that I did make a mistake. I forgot to save at the last save point before I went in to finish the game, so I did save after we beat the last battle with Seymour. But the rest of this stuff in the City of Dying Dreams, I did not save that, so I will have to come back here and get the treasures and beat the enemies and do the capturing that I did here. But I think at this point I'll just save that to the end, so it'll be pretty quick to do it after I'm powered up. I mean, not the very end, but after I've done monster capturing in a lot of the other areas and gotten the Blitzball stuff out of the way. So just a heads up of where we're at. As far as these Blitzball episodes, what I plan on doing is I think we're actually going to go for, I'm going to try to go for about an hour, and we'll just split it up that way. That way it won't be quite as many episodes of it. I know I generally try to stick to about half-hour episodes, but I think I got enough time that I can get this taken care of. Now, let's see if we're ready to go or if I need to change anything else here. I think... we just keep canceling it. Until I get to the point where it has the tournament available for me. Might be a better save sphere to do this from, because this one puts me a little bit away from it every time I cancel. Okay, so when the tournament shows up here, it has attack reels as first place prize. That's what we want. So I will have to play 3 games here. I mean, I suppose it's possible you could skip the first round if you get seeded, but yeah, count on doing 3 to win it, which means we can't lose any. Got the Guado Glories first, that should be pretty easy. And for now, I will go with the team I have here. Left forward, right forward. But we're going to put Brother in midfield. Defenders. Jasu's still pretty good. And then Rop's pretty good. I could have gotten a better goalkeeper, but I'm hoping for this part at least, Keepa will suffice. Later on, I'll probably switch and get somebody better. But for this tournament at least, I think this should be good. Honestly, I'm not really going to worry about marks for this because none of the skills should really make much of a difference for us. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to do some resetting of the data, which will put us back to 0 basically. But that's so that we don't have to keep playing multiple games. Alright. Yeah, since I already played, I don't have to change the mode. The thing about Brother is he is one of the fastest players in the game, so he can outswim most people. Although the Guado are fairly fast. He also has quite a bit of endurance to start out, like this break should be no problem for him. And I guess let's go with a pass to Titus. He does have one defender on him. But let's see if he can position to get better here. Alright, so It's just a break to one of them. Technically, he has more endurance. I think I'll see if I can just do a break and try to get lucky with a regular shot. Hey, that part worked. Now it's 11 versus 9. We'll see how much it goes down on the way there. Okay. Good start. Now we'll see how our defense does. Okay, probably can't break to that one. But he does have quite a bit of pass. Let's get walkout shot maybe. I was hoping we wouldn't have that many of them get on us here. Why don't I try my luck here? Add a little extra to it, maybe. Because it's not right on the goal. Can he survive? Oh yeah, made it. I think he should be able to make this shot too then. One thing about this quick method where you reset the data is that it does make some more interesting matches, I think. Because if you just kept playing more and more Blitzball and just waited for the right items to come available, I tend to get way overpowered in that point, especially Titus, because he'll keep leveling up because I keep scoring so many goals with him that I usually get to the point where I'm winning games. It's like somewhere around 7 or 8 to nothing, or even more sometimes. And there is, yeah, Keepa's not the best, but thankfully we're already up by 2 on him, so that giving 1 back isn't going to hurt me too much, I don't think. Okay. Actually, Walk is actually kind of right up in there already. And Brother has pretty good pass. Let's see if we can get Walker for another goal. Try not to get both of the defenders on him here before I shoot it. Dang it. Well, this time we're probably not going to make it. I'll try to break to that one, and we'll do a Venom shot, but I doubt if this is going to go in this time. Because that 10 block is too much. Sometimes they miss it completely. Yeah, we did at least poison the goalkeeper. Yeah, and Rop has pretty good attack, just not quite enough there. You gotta shoot again. At least shoots from fairly far back, so we have a chance to block it. Damn it, Keepa. Alright, better stop messing around. Man. I think I'll only break to one of them, just in case they would have a really good attack or something on that and get through to him. But I think with that 6 block, it shouldn't take my pass down that much. Yeah, and they missed it anyway. Alright, if it's only one of them, I might be able to do this without using the jet shot. Yeah, we're already at 4 minutes. Let's just try to make this a guaranteed shot. Because his 11 endurance to that 10 attack, I don't really trust that much. To start out, I would say, yeah, the Guado aren't the worst team in the league, but they're certainly not the best. They're about in the middle. Ronzo are worse, and Killica team is worse. I'll just run out the time here. The Albet are probably the best team, and then Luca, I suppose, is next. Okay, got a few levels for quite a few of us. And Brother's technique slots increase. Okay, he has more shot and HP. Yeah, Waka's pass is pretty bad, but at least his endurance and HP go up. Brother did go up 2 levels, so yeah, he has quite a few of his stats go up. Yes, catch went up by 1. At least that's a good stat for him to get if he's going to get anything. Let's check the next page just to see if it has anything else. I'll probably go with Wither Shot, too. Because we can sometimes get to the point where Brother can steal the ball going straight up the middle and just head for a shot. He becomes, yeah, one of the most overpowered players in the game. Because he already has the speed, and he has pretty good pass and shoot. And attack, I think it is. He just doesn't have attack and block, really. He only has one of them built up pretty well. Alright, hopefully Titus should be out in front of that defender enough so he can make a run on goal and not have to use the eject shot. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, I could break to that Guado pretty easily. Let's try a normal shot. Since the eject shot takes so much HP, I try to save it for a shot where I know he doesn't have a chance to make it otherwise. Yeah, that was a little bit of a gamble, but we're still up by 1. And even if it gets tied, I know I have the eject shot to pull away with 1 more goal there. Actually see if I can get Waka in there. He's only got that 1 defender by him, So if he doesn't pull anybody else over to him and I get close enough, he should be able to get a shot in here. Just for good measure, we'll do the venom shot. Yeah, already at this point, I don't think they can make that up. That 2 should be enough to give us a comfortable enough lead here. Yeah, Waka's attack sucks. Brother's attack isn't great, but it was enough to get it for him. I just scored the goal, damn it. Nope. Got both of them on him. Yeah, it's only 6 combined though. I think I can break to both of them. And there might be a decent chance to just use the check shot here. So I don't care if 2 of them come in. Yeah, I might have had 3 of them though. Damn it. I'll try it. The only thing I don't remember is if it expends my HP, even if he gets tackled and gets the ball taken from him. Yeah, it did, so that would have sucked. After you get him leveled up enough, it doesn't matter because he has enough HP that he can use the juck shot multiple times in a game. But for now, I'm kind of limited to once per half. I certainly like Blitzball enough, but it's one of the things I kind of feel like after you've played a few matches of it, I do wish there was like some kind of way to speed things up a little bit. Oh man, both of them? Eh, we'll see. Give him some action at least. Might get another goal yet. I'll at least get another chance at one. Hopefully I only have to... hopefully I only have to break to 1. Let's try to break to both of them and just do a regular shot. Okay, looks like it should work out. I don't know if it'll go in, but I at least get a shot off at it. Oh yeah. Ended up pulling away from him in the second half here. And by the way, the prize that I get for this tournament, the attack reels, I certainly consider that to be Waka's best overdrive. And for me, at least, it is the tool that I will use to do the most damage to most of the toughest enemies. Yeah, their goalie got to level up because he was putting in the work. Just wasn't doing that well at it. And Titus, brother, and Keepa. Alright, he gained more shot and endurance. That's always good. Brother got more attack and block. Good. And he got another catch. So, yeah, he already gained 2 to his catch, so that'll help for the subsequent matches in this tournament. We got the Albed next, though, which is really what I would consider to be the most difficult game of the tournament, so if I win that, I should be able to win the tournament. And yeah, that took about 20 minutes, so at that rate, I think we should be able to get through the tournament here today. And yes, top scorer, I do get a return sphere for that if I get that. Generally, I should be able to get that with Titus. Although, you know, didn't do too bad with Waka either. If I focused on just using him, I could probably get it there too. Alright, so Luca Goers and the Ronso Fangs. I would imagine Luca Goers will win that. First, we got the Albed Sykes. Yeah, Keepa got a technique slot. I don't know if he knows any yet, though. No, he doesn't. Maybe I should set a mark for him if he can learn something. Nah, nobody's using anything he can learn. For those of you who aren't familiar with this minigame, the hardest thing about the Albed is their goalkeeper has a really high block stat. They have a few characters that also have decent shots, so I mean, they're also a threat from that end, but usually my biggest problem is being able to score on them at all. And depending on your strategy, I guess that's one reason it might almost be better to use the sphere shot for Titus instead of the jet shot. Alright, I'm right up in front here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my jug shot to get rid of these two and see if we can get it in. But yeah, I mean, if you look, Titus is at 18 shot with the check shot, and his Nimruk's catch is at 18. I'm close enough that it shouldn't go down before it gets to him, but yeah, he still catches it. I might have to switch to the sphere shot in the second half. Also, if I try for Waka to shoot it with his Venom shot, if I'm not blocked by any defenders, we might have a chance to make it through with that. Go to the goal, Waka. Damn it. I was trying to draw more people away from Waka so he wouldn't have to break to as many of them. Didn't quite work for me though. Yeah, Titus can't block it. At least he got a little bit of it. He's probably going to score here. Although sometimes the computer can make stupid choices, and like in that case, he might have passed it back out to somebody else. Ah, good job, Keepa. Well, let's see if he can beat that one here. Hopefully the midfielder doesn't come in so quickly. Yeah, I think he should have to just break to one. It's got to be close. Oh, and his shot, even with the venom shot, doesn't come up to... I thought it came up to 20. Maybe it just didn't show in that. Yeah, he shouldn't make it from that far away. Can he make the pass that far? I'll see. My next thought is to try to let brother shoot with that wither shot. Okay, that was a long pass, but made it through. I think I gotta do the break, even though it might fail here. I thought I had the wither shot. It didn't give me an option. Either way, at this point, I think it's looking like we're going to make it to halftime tied at 0-0. So that's not too bad for me. Yeah, I mean, not going to go in, I'm pretty sure, but we'll take a shot. So it gives brother more experience to level up. If nothing else. Yeah, and Nimrod goes up a level 2. But brother goes up to level 6. Okay. Shot, pass, endurance, and block. Alright, that random amount is what I'm going to be looking for here with that. And he should be able to use it twice, because I should have enough HP for that. It doesn't cost quite as much as the check shot. Okay, and we start off with the ball. The only thing is I need to get Titus an open shot that he doesn't have to worry about knocking two people out of the way. This should be it if I can break to here. You know what? His pass is pretty good. I think I'll just go no break. Get the shot off before... Damn it. I thought he was far enough away from her, but sometimes they can pull in from quite a ways away. We'll try it. Damn it. I was thinking that Titus might have been the character in Waka's position there for some reason. But since he was actually behind Brother, yeah, I don't really like that setup. Titus, stop just swimming in circles and go forward. Let's see if I can draw the defender out with Brother here and pass back into Titus. Just like that. Hopefully that's far enough. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Still have to rely on the random amount that the sphere shot gets added on here. Damn it. Okay, made it anyway. Better lucky than good sometimes. And yeah, so it still had 6 to spare apparently. Yeah, sometimes the numbers just don't make a lot of sense to me in this game. Like, I'm not sure what the total values are, like plus or minus what the possibilities are. Let's just try to shoot with him. Now it shows the wither shot. Maybe he had to be a high enough level to be able to use it. That's what I'm gonna go with at least. And I might actually be able to get another shot in here. Yeah, suddenly things are looking up. Brother doesn't have enough HP to use that again. But I don't think they're going to score 2 goals in 2.5 minutes from the way they've been doing so far. Yeah, there's one. That actually came pretty quickly. Makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Let's try to waste some time, brother. I'm not even so worried about trying to score again. Titus doesn't have much for pass, but I think it'll make that. Oh, that was close. Alright, we've ran time down quite a bit here. Let's go in and try to take a shot with Waka. We'll at least give him some experience here. Yeah, we'll roll the dice on that one and see if we get lucky. Nope, not today. I don't think they have enough time to score though, so I should be safe enough. Yeah, the time should run out before they even get a shot on goal here. even if they shoot it, the time still keeps going. So here we go. A very close match against the Hellbed Sykes. Alright, Brother and Jasu got more technique slots. And Titus got more shot, fast block, and endurance. Pretty good. More block and attack, that's always good for Brother. And the endurance, of course. Yeah, not so worried about Jasu on that. But he's not one of the ones I'm really counting on as much. And yes, of course, the Luca Goers did win. Man, Titus is going to have to put in at least 3 goals to get ahead of Abus, whatever you call him. And I'm going to have to try to make sure he doesn't score. Consolation match, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Ronso don't have much of a shot there. Let's see what we can do for my slots. I don't remember them having as much of an issue for their goalie being that good. I don't think he's bad, but he's not nearly what Nimruk is. So let's go back to the Jack shot so I don't have to worry about the defenders as much. And what else do we want to put here? Probably put a pass, maybe, to add even more to that for him. Actually, maybe let's bolster his tackle. And does Jasu have anything I can put on him? No. Yeah, why not? Eh, didn't quite get him though. And Waka's poisoned. Bixon's got pretty good shot. He's gonna pass it though, huh? He doesn't have that much pass, so he's almost lucky he got it through. But yeah, Abus does have pretty good shot, and well, he's gonna pass it too though. If he could. He didn't even make it though. Nope. I'll get in here and we'll either have to use a eject shot or we'll see what he can break. Probably gonna have to use a eject shot. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rowdy only has 8 catch. He's not very good at all. And there we go. We're up 1-0 already. Well, already, I guess it's a minute and a half in. Not the fastest start I've had. try this again. Alright, worked better this time. Let's take my one-man army brother in here. Let's not even use the wither shot. Shouldn't need it if he can survive the attack. Yeah. The only thing is, I guess I want to get my shots with Titus, and I need to get him 2 more goals if I want to pass up Abus for the top scorer. Unless we just want to go off and get like 7 goals with brother in this game. If I can consistently take this ball from this guy, it's almost a possibility here, I suppose. I'll probably have to break to 2 of them, though. Yeah. Well, let's try this. I think I'll still get a goal here. Yeah, the goers suck. And yeah, like brother's already this good. He just becomes a total beast later on if you keep using him, because if you use him enough on the midfield there, he gets plenty of action to get his experience up, so his levels go up pretty quickly. And he'll just steal the ball and run straight up the middle and score if you want him to. No, don't let him score. He has too many goals in the tournament. Okay. Good job, Jasu. Ah, damn it. Drew him in a little too close. I need to break to Belgrada, though. Her block's too high. So I'll have to get lucky with it. Okay. So far, so good. Now, as long as nobody comes in on him, we shouldn't have to worry about getting a break here, and we can just get a regular shot off. Yeah. Don't need to use the eject shot. I think I have a high enough shot here, and we're close enough. Alright, he should be tied with a boost now then. Abus, Abus. I don't know, those are names I don't usually say out loud, so not really sure. I think I always thought it'd be like Abus. Not sure about this one. It depends on if they get a hand on it with the block. Yeah, still might go in. Too bad we don't have the announcers for this, huh? Only for the first game in the tournament game where you actually have it as part of the storyline. Because I think they'd say something like, the Aurochs are really putting on a clinic out there, folks. Do we have time for one more? Maybe. he did block it. I think it would have had enough time if it didn't get blocked. Yeah, brother up to level 9. Yeah, look at his HP going up there already. Man, that Titus with 2 goals would have had enough to get his level up, but it must be pretty close. No, we'll just stick with that. That's fine. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? That's what brother's saying to Grav. Want to get it to Titus. I don't know how much he'll be able to pull away here, though. Oh, crap. They're all converging. Yeah. Just gonna do a regular shot. I'm not gonna waste the check shot because I wasn't sure if he'd even be able to get past that. So I didn't want to waste the HP. Kind of funny how Grob and Bigson are the ones that were in the game being the cocky bastards, but they're not even really probably the best players on the team. It's Abus. I mean, I guess Grau's fairly well-rounded, but that shoot, it just isn't quite high enough to be that great. Whereas Vixen, I guess, does have decent shoot at least. And his endurance isn't bad. I guess Maury's he's maybe more of a Titus-like player. Got really shitty pass. And where's he going? Yeah, that's the thing. The computer intelligence on this just doesn't always make the most reasonable decisions. I don't think he'll make this anyway. It's pretty far out. Well, he might. Come on, Kiba. At least it wasn't a boost. Okay, Titus, get in there and score. Okay. Should just be the two of them on him, so I can go ahead and get my juck shot in. believe I've gotten it once, but if you play Blitzball deep enough and level up high enough, I just can eventually learn Eject Shot Mark 2 or Eject Shot 2 or something like that. And the difference is I think it costs more HP, adds more to shot by a little bit, and it knocks 3 players out of the way instead of 2. But really, I don't think it's that necessary. The regular check shot is pretty overpowered already. I might be able to make one more shot on goal. Nah, we'll just run out the time, I think. There we go. I should have got enough to get Titus the top scorer too. We should be good there. Alright. Titus got 2 slots now, so I can give him Spear Shot and Eject Shot. Except, I'm gonna reset the data, so he's gonna be back down to the beginning. But yeah, Brother ended up pretty good there. But that's all gonna go away too. Yeah, I'll bet Sykes did win the consolation match. And there we go. 8-7. Finished the tournament at number 1. Please accept this prize. Waka has learned overdrive attack reels. Titus is the top scorer. Obtained return sphere. Team level is 1. Number of wins 3. We'll continue playing Blitzball because I want to go to reset data, because what I want to do now is we're going to reset data until Waka's next overdrive appears as a prize for the league. And it's the status reels. And it will stay there though until we reset data again, so you're good. But we're gonna cancel because now it reset me to like where we started the game for Blitzball, so I have the original Aurochs again and they're all back at their starting levels. I think they all start at level 1, so I have to recruit again. This time we are going to recruit for 13 games because I got to play through a league and a tournament before we need to reset again. So I'll go ahead and recruit my team here today yet, and then we'll go ahead and finish up. And next time we'll start out with the league. So what we're going to be able to do, it looks like, is get through about 3 games per session here. And I'm going to have to go through another league after this. So we're looking at 23 more games to go, so if that tells you anything, that's where we're at for time. So closest I would guess is it's going to be about 5 or 6 more hours of Blitzball. I'm actually not going to sign Waka though, because I got somebody else in mind for where we're going to go for him.
Your counting on you, kid. Yee-haw! Here we go!
It's partially why it's a lot easier to do this after you get the airship, because you can move around and recruit your players pretty easily. We are going to get Rob back, just because he's one of the best early defenders.
We're counting.
And the rest of the ones I want are actually all available in Luca.
Yee-haw! Here we go!
One of them's right up here. I think it's this guy. Yeah. Wedge is the guy that I'm gonna take instead of Waka at that position. But we have too many people. So let's start getting rid of some of the Aurochs. I know where the goalie I want is. I know there's another player around here somewhere that I recruit, but I don't remember where he's at exactly. I could just go without him and just use Jasu as my other defender like we did. And that would get us by all right. This guy is Jamal. He's gonna be my goalkeeper. And since he's going to be my goalie, we can get rid of Keepa. What's that guy up here? Yeah, there he is. Zealots. Zealots? Yeah, I mean, Dado, Letty, and Jasu, I'm not going to use any of them, so it doesn't really matter. But that's one of the best early teams you can get. If you don't have access to the airship and you don't want to use Brother, well, or if you just don't want to use Brother, there are a couple other options for the midfielder. You could just keep Letty. There's a Ronso guy. I think he's in Luca too. If you go to one of the dock areas, there's a Zev Ronso that some people use. And as far as Rop, I mean, I guess you could just keep one of your other defenders. Like, you could keep Jasu and then use Zealots if you didn't want to go through the mean high road if you don't have access to the airship. But that's the way we're going to do it. Alright, we're going to call it there for today, and we'll pick up here next time and we'll start some league action. It's a little more forgiving because you just have to finish number 1 in the league. You have to play 10 games, but you don't have to win them all. You just have to end up with the highest total. So, like, if I lose to the Albet Sykes, if I have to play them early, it's not really a big deal. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.